Welcome to Yoga with Safi. I'm Safia, aka Safi, and today I'll be sharing this Expansive Vinyasa Flow class with you. We'll find full expansive expression in the body as we take up room on the mat. So, getting started in a comfortable seat, rooting down into your hips, rolling the shoulders back and down as you lift up through the top of your head, bringing awareness to body and then coming to breath. When you're ready, we're going to come onto hands and knees, wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Inhale to guide the chest forward as you look up and send your hips back and up. And then exhale to round the spine, look back and down at your pubic bone as you lift the middle of your back to the sky. Inhaling to open up again into cow pose. And then exhaling to round into cat pose. On the inhale, come back to center. And on your exhale, bring the left hip towards the face as you look back towards the left hip. Inhaling to center, exhaling right hip to face, face to right hip. Inhaling to center. Bring the right foot forward as you send the left knee back a bit. Inhale and come up to a low lunge. Guiding the pubic bone forward and tailbone down. And when you're ready, coming down, sending the right knee back, bringing the left foot forward. As you come up into low lunge on the left side, noticing the sensations at the front of the right leg. And then slowly coming back to hands and knees before taking our first down dog. Rooting into the hands, sending the chest back towards the legs, reaching the hips up high. Keep the knees bent. And then slowly begin to pedal out your down dog. So bending one knee and then the other into the chest. Reaching one heel and then the other towards the mat. Keep the foundation in the arms. Keep the neck nice and long. Bring both knees into the chest and then reach both heels towards the mat, settling into your down dog. And then rolling forward, coming into plank pose. Bringing both knees down, stepping the left foot forward, taking a deep inhale to come up. Reach the arms back as you lift the chest up to the sky, keeping the breath steady. Keep the left knee forward and the right toes tucked. Pubic bone forward as you lift the chest and reach the fingertips back. Inhaling to come up, exhaling to reach down. We're going to step back into a supported side plank. Coming onto the side edge of the right foot, rooting down through the right hand. Left knee is bent with the toes pointing in the same direction as the right toes. Maybe the left hand reaches to the sky as you look up or look straight ahead if that feels better for your neck. When you're ready, coming down, stepping back to full plank, lifting the hips back and up for down dog. And we take it on the other side. Right foot forward, left knee down, left toes tucked. Inhaling to come up. Reaching back, lifting the chest up. So keeping that right knee forward, pubic bone forward, rooting down into the low body as you lift up and back with the chest and arms. Inhaling to come back up. And on the exhale, we'll come into that supported side plank on the left. Right knee bent, baby toe against the mat with the left leg. Lifting the hips up, keeping the pubic bone forward so we have a nice, strong, active core. Rooting down into the left hand, lifting up through the right hand. Coming back down and into plank, where we'll rock forward and back, keeping the hands and feet as they are, but rocking forward, coming onto the toes, reaching back into the heels. And then coming into down dog, reaching the right leg back and up, and then forward in between the hands. Inhaling to high lunge. And then keeping the breath steady, lifting the chest to the sky, keeping that right knee forward and left heel back. Inhaling to straighten up, exhaling to come back, stepping back into plank, lifting up into down dog. Left leg to the sky, and then forward in between the hands. Inhaling to come up into your lunge, Exhaling, reach back, lifting the chest up into your back bend. Keeping the breath steady, pubic bone forward, left knee forward, reaching back into the right heel. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, lower down. And stepping back into plank, lifting up into down dog. From here, we'll step into warrior one on the right. Left foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Right foot steps forward between the hands, knee above the ankle. Inhaling to come up into warrior one. Observing the sensations in your hips as you keep the torso pointed in the direction of the right knee. And then inhale to open up into warrior two. So shoulders above the hips, torso and hips face the same direction as you look to your right middle finger. Inhaling to reach the right arm forward, straightening the right leg, coming into triangle pose. Keeping the left shoulder above the right shoulder. Right hand gently resting against the right leg wherever is comfortable. Left hand reaching to the sky, gaze up or straight ahead. Left hip rolls back. Inhaling to come back to warrior two. Straightening the legs to take it on the other side. So right foot parallel with the back of the mat, left knee bent. Inhaling to reach the arms up into your warrior one on the left side. Opening up to warrior two on the left side, looking to your left middle finger. Inhaling to reach forward with that left arm. Straightening the left leg into triangle as you open up through the torso and chest. Feet rooting down, gentle bend in the knees. Right hip rolls back. Chest is open, neck is long, breath is steady. Inhaling back to warrior two. Keeping the breath steady. Straightening both legs to take a wide-legged forward fold. So feet parallel with the sides of your mat. Lifting the hips up high as you reach down into the heels. And allow the head to be heavy. Inhaling to find a half lift, flat back. Come back to that left side, left knee forward, right knee down. Step back to plank. Hips up and back to down dog. Keep sending the chest back, rooting into the arms. Come to hands and knees and lower all the way down onto your belly. Rooting into the arms. Keep the pubic bone forward as you guide the middle of your chest forward and up, coming into cobra. Rolling the shoulders back, keeping the neck long and gaze straight ahead. Slowly coming down. Interlace the fingers behind the back and lift the legs, torso and arms up and back, coming into locust pose. Chest open, breath steady, then making your way back down. Observing your breath, observing the low back, then coming onto hands and knees and finding your way to down dog. Right leg reaches up and steps forward in between the hands as you walk your hands along your mat towards the left leg, coming into a low lunge on the left. Step back to plank and reach back into your down dog. Rolling forward to plank, maybe take a full chaturanga or bring knees down. And then coming into cobra pose with hands below the shoulders, tops of the feet into the mat, shoulder blades rolled back as you lift the chest up, keeping a nice long neck. And then make your way back down as you set up for locust pose. Interlacing the fingers behind the back, reaching the hands back as you lift the chest up and away from the mat, lift the legs up and away from the mat, pointing the toes back, long neck. Gaze straight ahead and then slowly release down, noticing the sensations in the low back and shoulders. Tucking the toes to come onto hands and knees. Send your hips back into child's pose. So releasing the tops of the feet, allowing the chest to rest in the lap. Keeping the arms straight ahead or maybe wrapped around your body. Observing the breath and back body. When you're ready, coming up, you're going to take a seat, bringing the right elbow down, right hip against the mat, left hand reaching up and over, finding length and space in the left side of the body. Left hip is heavy, shoulders are down so the neck has room, and the chin is tucked so the head is supported. The forearm can be parallel with the top of your mat. Inhaling to come up. Exhaling, taking it on the other side. Left forearm and hip down, right hand up and over, right hip heavy as you create length and space in the right torso. When you're ready, coming up and making your way slowly into child's pose. Knees together or apart, hands forward or wrapped around the body. Feeling the weight of your forehead against the mat. Inhaling, rolling up to sit. You're going to tuck your toes and sit back on the heels if you can, keeping the knees forward. The chest is lifted as you roll the shoulders back, keeping them above the hips. Just noticing the sensations in your feet, in your toes. Slowly release when you're ready so the tops of your feet are against the mat as you sit back on your heels. Just observing the feet, observing your breath and body, keeping the mind focused on the here and now, and slowly easing your way down into child's pose. Arms wrapped around the body, head heavy, breath steady. Slowly making your way up as we set up for gate pose with the right knee down, pointing to the long side of your mat, left leg extended, toes pointing in the same direction as the knee. Then we'll reach that right arm all the way over towards the left foot, finding length on the right side of your body. Then bringing that right hand down onto the mat, left hand to the sky, left leg parallel with the mat, reaching back to the left heel. Keeping your gaze down at the right hand. Then coming back down to hands and knees before switching sides. So left knee is down, right leg is extended as you come up and reach the left hand over to the right foot, observing the sensations in the left side body. And then we'll take the balancing posture, reaching the right arm up to the sky, reaching the right heel parallel to the mat, looking down, looking straight ahead, or maybe looking up, finding balance before coming back to hands and knees. Taking a half chaturanga, just slowly making your way down to lie on your belly before taking a cobra with the pubic bone forward and shoulders rolled back. And slowly make your way up and come to sit. So we prepare for a seated spinal twist. So you're going to bend the right knee and bring the sole of the right foot against the mat. Take a deep inhale to lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, the left hand takes hold of the right knee as you turn belly, ribcage and chest towards that right knee. Right hand behind the sacrum for support, right shoulder rolled back, left heel reaching forward. Inhale, come back to center. Lower the right knee out to the side, sole of the right foot against the left thigh. Left heel reaches forward as you fold forward over that left leg, observing the back body and hips as you lift the chest towards the left big toe. Inhale, coming up to take it on the other side. Sitting up nice and tall, left knee into the chest. Belly, ribcage and chest turning to the left knee. Right heel forward. You can look over the left shoulder if that is accessible for your neck. Inhaling, coming back to center. Lowering the left knee out to the side. Taking the forward fold over the right leg. lifting the chest forward and up towards the right big toe. Inhaling to come up, slowly lowering down to lie on your back, bringing both knees in towards your chest, keeping the hips and shoulders and the back of your head heavy as you guide the knees into the chest, and noticing the way your body feels. Lift the head up towards the knees, releasing the back body, and slowly come back down to lie on your back, soles of the feet against the mat. Send both hips over to the left side of your mat as you bring both knees over to the right side. Shoulder blades are down, neck is long, and gaze is straight up at the ceiling or sky. Arms relaxed, neck free, and face soft. You can bring the twist higher up the spine by taking the gaze over to the left. When you're ready, coming back to center, sending the hips to the right, lowering the knees to the left. Observing the low and mid back and hips. When you're ready, if you want to deepen the twist, taking the gaze over to the right. Observing your breath in this twist. Coming back to center. Soles of the feet against the mat. And slowly extend the legs out in front of you, one and then the other. Allowing the toes to fall to the sides. Allowing the hips and chest and shoulders to be open and relaxed. Allowing the arms and fingers to remain soft. Allowing the face to be relaxed. Unhinging the jaw. Relaxing the space between the eyebrows. Allowing your body to be heavy and supported by the mat. Staying present, observing your body as it rests. Begin to deepen your breath and welcome gentle movements back into your body. Noticing the way you feel as you come out of stillness. Maybe you take a deep stretch and bring the knees in towards your chest. Maybe lift the head up towards your knees. And slowly releasing to lie on your side. Taking a few moments to check in with the way that you feel coming out of stillness. Coming towards the end of today's practice. And when you're ready, slowly making your way up to sit. Bringing your hands onto your knees. Ending the way we began, seated comfortably, connected to body and breath. And for this class, I'll share an affirmation for you to reflect on. And that is, I take time to do things that truly nourish me. You can reflect on what that means to you in your practice and in your life. All the things that you do to take care of you that are truly nourishing. I take time to do things that truly nourish me. When you're ready, bringing your hands together in prayer, sealing your practice, giving thanks for these moments spent on your mat. And I thank you for sharing your practice with me and for allowing me to share mine with you. From my heart to yours, I wish you peace and presence.